Hello and welcome back to the Tarot Bee. I'm Debbie. I'm here with your tarot reading for the 20th of December 2022. Let's start off, give the cards a shuffle as always. I hope everyone is doing well in the run up to the holidays. On the final stretch now. Right. What do we have for a message for today then for the 20th of December? We're going to be starting off with the 9 of Swords. So, pain. Deep pain and anguish to bring us in today for our current situation. We may be seeing intense fear or grief or sadness. We could be feeling isolated. Okay. There's certainly a lot of anxiety and tension and mental. This is some form of mental suffering. Leading us into the situation, we do see the Ten of Pentacles, so that's a bit more promising. Obviously, the Ten of Pentacles is one of the best cards we can get in the deck, particularly around finances. This is, has been in the past here, a very abundant time. We see a very settled and stable home, lots of family around. You know, it's bliss. It's bliss and harmony. We could, for some of us, have seen a big win in terms of money. We could have seen a success promotion at work, or we could have even been seeing inheritance, a large sum of money coming in. In the future place, then we have the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is working together. Okay, it's putting your minds together. It's a card of collaboration. It's putting trust in other people, putting the trust in people around you, that you have the skills and tools to work together to get through a project together. Here we're seeing developing skills. We're seeing someone come together to develop their skills, yeah? And it's like it's now ready. You're now ready to share that with the world, yeah? But this is a unit. Okay, that's what we're getting with the Three of Pentacles. We're getting a unit that's working well together. So let's get some clarification on this. Why have we got this Nine of Swords in the middle of these two great cards, really? So let's have a look. What further insight do we have on today, the 20th of December? Coming in to clarify, the Ten of Pentacles, we're seeing the World. So the World is completion of a cycle. And the Ten is also a sign of completion of cycles. For some of you, this might be retirement. You know, or the coming to the end of a career and moving on to another career. It's feeling very fulfilled. You know, you're at your peak. You're on top of the world. So it's a very good place to be. It's a very happy ending to a situation that we're seeing here in the past. I'm still battling my virus today, so you have to bear with me while I struggle on through again. So we'll see, we have had, you know, from these two cards, we're seeing a big achievement, a big success here. You know, this could be in terms of a relationship or a career. Yeah, this is something has been a very rewarding experience here in the past. Yeah, it could be recent past, or we could be going deeper there with that past energy, don't forget. Coming in to clarify the Nine of Swords, we're seeing the Four of Pentacles. So this card is about holding on. Yeah, it could be holding on to money in terms of that pentacle there, or it could even be talking about holding on to feelings, holding on to people, possessions, right? So we could be holding on to something from the past here. Yeah. We're not willing to overcome yet. You know, whatever we've been through here, we've obviously been through a deep trauma. And we're not quite willing to give up on a person or a situation yet. We're not willing to give up. We see it as, we don't want this situation to end. But by holding on, it's causing us a lot of grief, a lot of anguish, a lot of sadness, deep, deep sadness there. Clarifying the Three of Pentacles, we're seeing the Six of Pentacles coming in. So this, again, it's about sharing your time, sharing your resources. So we're working well with other people here in the future, for sure. You know, we are giving our time to other people more generously, particularly in the workplace. We may be finding ourselves devoting ourselves to work. It certainly seems like in the recent or in the past there we have had a big success at work. We've had some financial success, and there's fulfillment around finances. I definitely see that. Now, coming into the future then, we're feeling a bit more abundant. We're wanting to share success with other people, wanting to share ideas with other people. People are listening to us right now, particularly, like I say, within a team unit. So it could be family, it could be sharing time, resources with family, or it could be in the workplace. Right, so let's get some more cards. Any more insight into this situation? That one's to fall out. It's another pentacle. And we're also going to be seeing the Two of Pentacles, another pentacle. And the Eight of Cups is coming out again in the same position. It's coming out in that future position. We saw it there, I think it was yesterday, walking away. So there's some form of mental anguish, right? It's within the mind, right? This is like a deep depression. You know, it's some form of like mental torture, yeah? But around that, we're seeing lots of abundance in terms of money. We're seeing growth and maturity around finances and work. We're seeing efforts paying off at work, for sure. We're seeing big successes. I feel like right now we're throwing ourselves into our work. We're juggling work, family, lots of commitments, friendships. We're very, very busy. On the surface, it looks like we have everything under control. Everything is under control. We're very calm. You know, what I'm seeing there is someone very graceful and presenting themselves in that way. Under the surface, things are not quite like that. Under the surface, you're holding on to something. Whatever you're holding on to is causing you deep, deep anguish. Yeah, it might be a grief that you're having trouble to get over, like a bereavement that you're having trouble to move on from, and you're throwing yourself into work, into other commitments, to keep your mind occupied, but you're not addressing the problem, you're not overcoming the problem by doing that. In the future, what I'm seeing then there is certainly a unit working together really well, and you're sharing resources and you're using your resources, okay? So it could be that you are relying on friends, relying on family, you're working together really well, whatever that may be. You are turning your back on something emotionally there in the future. You're walking away, you're going to find your wish, and you're going to find your wish in terms of emotional fulfillment, okay? So it's time to move on. I feel like you're feeling in the future. Time to move on from this heartbreak, from this grief, from this sorrow, this pain, this betrayal, whatever has happened to you here. You know, you've made a success of yourself somewhere, whether that's been in work. You are a success. That's all I can say with these cards. Such amazing cards. There's completion there. You have everything you need around you. You have everything you need. However, I feel like here, the only thing missing is another person, is a special person in your life. You're going to be going towards that. I feel like, you know, it's going to be new year, new me. You're going to try and turn a corner. You know, you're going to detach yourself from any other things that are causing you grief, pain. You're going to move on from that. You know, your cups are well stacked. You know you're blessed. You realise you're blessed, and you're heading towards a brighter, clearer future, and you've got people who have got your back. People have got your back. Yeah, you're not on your own. You know, this is a card of isolation, this the Nine of Swords here. You know, we're seeing someone who feels really on their own. And again, it's just your mindset. It's just your mindset, because I don't see that. I don't see this as being somebody's on their own. I see you've got lots of resources to tap into. I see a lot of growth and maturity, particularly there in the past. But now it seems like you're stuck in this energy for some reason. You've gone back into kind of like a depression, thinking about old times, old trauma. It's coming to the surface. You need to heal the trauma from the past. And I feel like in the future there, that's what you're going to be doing, because you're going to be feeling more determined and control emotionally. Yeah, you put in that low mood, you put in all that to bed, you're detaching yourself from that. You realise, okay, you've had a failure. There's been a failure here I feel like it's in terms of relationships, because the pentacles coming out are very good. So I feel like this depression and everything is coming on to holding on to a past love, or a friendship that's not worked out, that's, and you feel like it's failed. Okay, despite your best efforts, despite you trying everything to make this work, it's time to cut your losses and head towards that wish. Okay, any other messages for the 20th of December? Is there anything else we need to know about this situation and where we're going? I feel like we need to know where we're going from here. We're seeing the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, again, what an amazing, financial reading we've got today. There's financial abundance here. There's accomplishment. You're independent. The Nine of Pentacles is a very independent person, financially independent, don't need anybody else, not reliant on anybody else. There's the peacock in here, the tiger, the imagery I can see in front of me. There's beauty within. There's power. And again, it's graceful. There's a gracefulness to the way you're presenting yourself to the world. And I feel like I am repeating myself, because I feel like I have brought this up before in one of my recent readings, that you are projecting an image of yourself which it's perfect. It's glamorous. You are a very glamorous person. You're well presented. You have so much. You have so much potential. But it is a solitary energy. It's a very solitary energy, and I feel like that's because of your mindset. I'm going to clarify it with the Five of Pentacles and with the Queen of Cups. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles is telling me that you have come from a place of need, yeah? That you are feeling some sort of despair and loneliness and isolation, and pushed into the dark, pushed into a very close a place of this desolation, of this despair, pushed out into the cold by somebody. You've obviously come from this place where you've been deeply, deeply hurt, and I feel like you've been let down. I feel like somebody's walked away and left you. I think they've left you in a pretty bad situation, probably financially, and you've had to pick yourself back up. You've had to run with it. You've had to start from scratch. You've had to now take hold of the reins, sink or swim type attitude. You've had to do this now on your own. And moving forward, look, we've got the Queen of Cups. So we're seeing from this as a turn of events. So from the Five of Pentacles, from this place of need and desperation, from this place of isolation, out comes this Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's like a transformation, this. Yeah, two completely different energies. We've got the cold and the warm here. So what we're seeing with the Queen of Cups, someone very emotionally available. Very emotionally available, very sensitive, very caring, very nurturing. Somebody who's there for others, someone who wants to listen to the friends, someone who's there for everybody, someone who's a reassuring presence to those around them. Everybody wants to be around you right now. Everyone wants to be around you. And I think as you start to feed on that, so you're feeding on the right emotions, you're feeding on the support of others. That's what we're seeing here with these cards coming together, the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, working together with others. You know, we're leaning on other people for support. Once we start to do that, it's like a phoenix rising from the ashes. We've got the Queen of Cups. Now, this could be you embodying the energy of the Queen of Cups for others. This could be the Queen of Cups coming into your life. There's no more, you know, you're not on your own anymore. Somebody might be coming in. This Queen of Cups might be coming in. So I'd be looking out for an older female water sign coming in. Somebody who's very intuitive. Someone creative, okay? Now, there's two ways, obviously, to look at that. This could be somebody coming in to your world, or this, but I do feel like this is your energy moving on, that you are now much more emotionally available, and you're off to find that wish, and you've got everything else you need. So for me, the only thing you could be turning your back on and walking towards is old mindsets, and now turning your back on that old mindset and being stuck on somebody, heartbreak, grief, and now moving away from that to find your person, to find a match, to find some company. You know, you don't want to be on your own anymore. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. You want to share your time with other people. Yeah, you want to become more of a unit rather than being this solitary energy. Okay, let's see what we have from the Self-Care Oracle deck here. What do we have as a message to help guide us today? Okay then, we're seeing connect with crystals. So crystals may be important to you. Okay, for those of us that work with crystals, you need to be working with your crystals right now and connecting with those crystals. What might be of importance to us today? What do we need to know from the Butterfly Oracle? Okay, we're seeing keep the faith. We're seeing keep the faith. Yeah, don't lose yourself in this place of despair, of isolation. Have hope, have faith. Don't lose faith. You know, try and keep yourself emotionally available, because whilst you're closed off emotionally, you know, you're not going to be attracting the same from other people. You know, you're not going to be attracting love in if you're not being open. That's all I have time for today. I will be back with you tomorrow. Take care.